Oh, hello there. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it Uwa? I'm not sure on that. I think you're new here. Where are you from? Good morning. Here it's about 5 p.m. Can you hear me okay? I'm kind of testing this. I'm new at this. I'm doing this on my phone. Can you hear me okay? Are you from the USA? So, yeah, I'm around the future and I have a YouTube channel. I just started doing lives. This is, I think, my third one. And I collect comic books, die-cast cars, Hot Wheels, and cars like this, actually. I was just cleaning this one. My little 1934 Ford, little hot rod, 5-window coupe. A lot of these little die-cast cars. I was just kind of dusting it off a little bit. Thought I'd do a quick live, see who comes in here on Saturday, see how you guys are doing and everything like that. The chats keep disappearing, so I'm gonna keep scrolling up here. It says, yeah, good. No, Niagara, but I live in. Oh, okay. You live in France. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to my stream. You're the first one. There was a gentleman that came in. I think he was the first one. I did a stream yesterday. I was testing it out, and he was in from Germany. So it's amazing. I live in Las Vegas in the USA, so it's amazing how fast and how far I can travel. So I just came on. A few seconds later, you see me live. Yeah, it's amazing technology. So let's see, you live in France. So have you ever been to the USA? I was just testing something. Trying to get my chats to stay. They keep disappearing on me. Well, from Nigeria, but you live in France now. Okay, I gotcha. So how is everybody doing out there? I know it's Saturday. It's about 5 o'clock here in Las Vegas. Most people are probably eating dinner right now, but I thought I'd come on anyway just to see who's on here. A lot of people going in and out of the chats and on YouTube. I was on yesterday. There were a lot of lives going on yesterday. And some today. I was in a few today, actually, just about an hour ago. So I'm cleaning my little 34 Ford here, my little hot rod. This one gets dusty kind of quick because I have it on display on a dresser. I tried to set my phone on Premiere and I couldn't. So I don't know if the phone does this, my computer does it, but I'm still working on it. As a matter of fact, I worked on it for about 2 or 3 hours this morning because I want to go live on my computer and it keeps saying you need Google Chrome. And I have Google Chrome and I downloaded it anyway because I thought maybe it wasn't working or something. And it didn't have to download it because I had it, so that's working. But it says something about an encoder. I'm trying to go through StreamYard and something's not matching up. So I do have Google Chrome, but I can't live stream on my computer right now. So I spent about 2 or 3 hours working on that and I couldn't get it. So Yeah, I still have to work on that. Maybe I have to get a friend to help me on that or something. So yes, I'm streaming on my phone. I tried to set it as a Premiere earlier, and it didn't have the little button for Premiere like my computer does. It just said like for later, but I couldn't set a time or anything. So I don't know if it's the phone or me. I'm really new at this. Like I said, this is just my um, third live stream, so I'm still kind of new at it and learning. But yeah, I would like to do it on my computer, but um, they said before it was really easy to go live on the computer on YouTube. You just hit the camera button and you'd be live like I do here on the phone. Then it said YouTube changed it, and you have to I go through StreamYard or a third person, a third company or something. So I'm still working on that. So that's why I'm on my phone doing a live stream. Having trouble with the comments though. They come in and then they disappear, so I'm still working on that. So that's why I have to keep scrolling up once in a while here. See, I'm trying to, let's see, a little experiment here. Let's see. Maybe if I hit this button here, let's see, top chat. Okay, let's see, I'll try that one. Hey, NASCAR, what's going on? Just relaxing today. I know it's Saturday, a lot of people are busy. I thought I'd just come on and see who's out there. Still trying to work with my comments here. They keep disappearing on me. I tried to work on my computer. I was saying I want to live stream on my computer. I'm still having trouble with that, so I have to do it on my phone for right now. So yeah, I was just going, oh, get what? You said, guess what? What's going on? Do you have some news to tell me? What do you got? So how was your day going today? Let's see. I have 254 peeps on my bus. Oh, are you a bus driver? I have a piece of paper here. I want to start writing people's names down, where they're from. So I want to get to know you guys better. A lot of you already know. I should have done that yesterday. Okay, my bus. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Okay, well, 254. That's really good. So where are you from, NASCAR? I think you told me yesterday. I know a lot of people came in and were from Canada. So it's kind of confusing, so I want to write it down. So I want to remember where all you guys are from. Makes it easier that way. So I had one guy come in yesterday from Germany, and I forgot his name. The lady just came in earlier from, she's from Nigeria, but now she lives in France. So yeah, it's easier for me if I write all these names and countries and states down. Hey, Callie and Jordan, welcome. I was just asking people where they're from. I know you guys, I remember you said yesterday you're from Canada. I've got a list here. I want to start writing people's names and where they're from so I can remember you guys better and where you're from. My comments keep disappearing again. So go down the chat. Okay, so NASCAR is from Bullhead City, Arizona. I know exactly where that's at. I'm in Las Vegas. Let's see. Okay. And I know Callie and Jordan Squad, you guys are from Canada. Well, everything is going real good, Callie and Jordan. I just had a relaxing Saturday and just did stuff around the house, caught up on some videos. I was going through some of my cars, my die-cast cars, my bigger ones like this. I was just cleaning them and stuff because a lot of them sit out on display like this and they get dusty. So I was just cleaning them and catching up on stuff. Let's see. So how are you guys doing today? Okay. Got you guys on my list. Let's see here. Pretty good, been busy today. Yeah, I know everybody's busy on the weekends. And but I thought I'd come on, because a lot of people do get bored or they're in between working and they rest and they go on YouTube. I know that's what happens to me. I'll film videos or, clean my cars or something like that. Then I'll sit down for a while and go on YouTube and see who's on. Matter of fact, I was in about 2 or 3 lives earlier for about 2 hours before I came on here. So yeah, sometimes Saturday and Sunday is real slow because I know people are out vlogging and doing things. But then I know a lot of people, they stay home too and relax. So yeah, I thought I'd come on and see who's on here. So is it snowing in Canada today? I don't even know. I've been watching the news. Weather here is about the same as yesterday, around maybe 58, 60 degrees. Sunny, real nice. Have you guys lived in Canada a long time? Let's see. No, thank goodness. It was 0 today, which is nice. I mean, 0 degrees, so there's no minus. It's just plain 0 degrees. Wow, I could never handle that. Wow, so obviously you guys must have been born in Canada, right? To be able to withstand that cold and the snow and everything. Oh, that is a cool car. Yeah, it's one of my favorites, a 1934 Ford Coupe 5 window, all die cast. I have a lot of die cast, a lot of Hot Wheels, as you guys already know, comic books, and I got the bigger die cast cars. I even have a lot of cars about this size that are in plastic, a lot of plastic cars. And then years ago, when there was no YouTube, I traded and sold a lot of cars too. Hot Wheels I sold and got rid of and gave away to friends. And some of these bigger cars, I've sold quite a few. I didn't know there was going to be a YouTube, and I didn't know I was going to be on YouTube. Or I would have kept all my cars. So I have a lot of cars, but I had a lot more. So luckily all my comic books I saved though. I'm still collecting them. I mainly just collect Wonder Woman, which is my favorite. So yeah, just cleaning some cars today. I like this one because the trunk opens up. It's a little stiff, but you can see it has a spare tire in there with the chrome hubcap and the white walls, just like you see right here. And the wheels roll too, it rolls really good. So a lot of these, the trunk don't open and close. And then also, let's see. You know what? I thought the doors opened up on this. Oh, okay, they do. They're suicide doors. Forgot that on a 34 Ford. Okay, this one's really stiff. Almost stuck. So they open up this way. So that's called suicide. I'm not sure why they call it that. As you can see, the doors, they open just the opposite from a regular car, and some of the older cars in the 30s had that. Just put a little oil on these. So as you can see, they open just the opposite way from a regular car. Yeah, these need a little bit of oil. They're really, really stiff. The inside's detailed pretty nice. Chrome shifter, black steering wheel, tan interior. Did a really good job on this. And the bottom, underneath. Get this other door closed here. Yeah, they need a touch of oil. And also the hood opens up. Show the chrome engine, so I can get that for you guys here. There's a spare tire in the back. Wants to come out. There you go, you can see. A lot of the hot rods, the sides here and the top, both sides, they just pop off. But here they made it to where it's hinged on one side of the hood there. More of a custom look. But I like when the whole hood comes off. Most of my cars in the 30s, I just left the whole hood right off. And I made model cars like that too. But when you glue the grill in, before the grill dries with the glue, you have to make sure you can slide the hood on and off snug, but not too snug, just loose enough to where you can open up or pull off the hood and the sides, because the grill kind of holds it. So yeah, they did a real good job on this. I think I'm missing some comments here. They keep scrolling up. Oh yeah, okay. So where do you keep all of your cars? That would be weird opening those doors. Yeah, the cars I kind of have scattered like this right now. Some are on display in a room, which I will do a room tour one day. And then I ran out of room. So these type of cars and my Hot Wheels and big cars like that are in plastic, I have in a couple plastic bins like you get from Walmart, and they're stackable. So they're maybe 3 feet wide, 2 feet high, those real hard, sturdy plastic ones. So what I do, I take a car like this, if it's a die cast or plastic, and I wrap it in bubble wrap, tape it, and then I stack the cars one on top of the other in the bin, so it holds a lot. So yeah, I've had these cars for a long time. I don't buy too many more of the big die cast. Mainly I'm sticking with Hot Wheels and comic books, because the Hot Wheels are really easy to store, especially when you take them out of the package, and of course the comic books have their own box, and the boxes are stackable. So yeah, after years collecting, no matter where you live, you start running out of room. So they're kind of scattered between one bedroom and I think 3 big plastic bins of cars like this, die cast and plastic in the bins, and then my comic books they're in boxes totally separate in another room. And I've got all my Hot Wheels in another big plastic bin separate. It's all Hot Wheels that are carded, still in the original packaging. And I didn't open those up because those are like between 15 years old and 25 years old, so they're in the original package. And then my loose Hot Wheels, I have, it's a kind of like a big plastic case, and it opens up, and it holds, I think, 20 little slots for the cars, 20 on each side. So each little case holds 40 Hot Wheels. I have 2 of those. I should get some more because I have quite a few loose Hot Wheels still. So as I'm filming them on YouTube, I want to put them in another type of case, the one I was just telling you about, the loose ones. So maybe some of the older ones, if they're not, worth a lot of money, I'll open them up. Because some of the Hot Wheels, they made millions and millions of them. And, they're like between 94 cents and $1 each. And they might still sell on eBay for $1, maybe $2. So those, again, they go for $1, I might open up. But yeah, I'll show those one day. People keep asking how I store them, So I just want to get things a little bit more prepared. And then I'll do a real good video, or maybe a series of videos, how I store them, because a lot of people want to know that. So yeah, right now, actually a couple rooms, because one room I have the plastic model cars that I made myself years ago. That would be real. Okay, let's see. That's where the comments keep coming in. So scroll down here. Let's see. It keeps showing the older comments. So what is your rarest car? That's a really good question. I don't know really. I know my oldest one, it's a little bigger than this. Well, it's quite a bit bigger than this. And it's a 34 Ford, just like this. It's about 5 times bigger than this, and it's in plastic. So I have to look on eBay. I just haven't had time. I don't know how much that's worth. So you have to go on eBay and have to do some more pricing. So I've had some cars. I've had cars about this size and a little bigger. I had some newer cars, Vipers, some Ferraris, some Porsches. And I don't have the box for them anymore that they came in. And they were going like for about $45. So I would say roughly this might go for maybe $15, $20 maybe on eBay around in there. So it's not real expensive. So yeah, the bigger they are, of course, the more expensive. Then if you have them new in the box, then they run like around $60, like that. So that just depends, the condition, if they're in the box, if they're out of the box, how many they made. So, that's real important. And same with the Hot Wheels, if they're carded in the original package. A lot of guys nowadays, they'll say, I don't collect cardboard, I collect Hot Wheels. So they just rip them open and display them. But about maybe around 100 Hot Wheels, those are the ones I've had maybe 15 to 25 years. Some definitely 25 years. They're still in the original package. That's called carded. So I have to look the price up on those too. I did a couple Hot Wheels I looked up. They're maybe, I think about 15 years old. And they're still new in the package, and they were going for about $5 each on eBay. But, eBay is kind of weird because like the Hot Wheels, there was maybe 20 of the same Hot Wheels I have in the original package, and maybe 5 of the same exact Hot Wheels were going for $5. The same Hot Wheel, some guy had up like for $30, $20. So I don't think they're worth that much. They're probably just thinking, well, somebody's stupid enough to pay $25 or $30, I'll let it go. And I noticed that, with anything, I've looked up a lot of things on eBay, from comic books and cars like this, just to other things. It's always the same thing. One comic book was actually worth about $20, and maybe 5 guys will have it between like 20, 25, where it really should be. And another guy will have it at 30, 40. One guy had it at 100. So they really shouldn't do that. They should find out pretty much the exact price. If it's $20, put $20. It's hard when one guy puts 20, one guy puts 100. Then you're on eBay for an hour trying to figure out somewhere in the middle, So, yeah, I'd say this car, probably around $20 or so, give or take. That's just my guess. I really don't know. I'm not a toy expert or anything, but I just have a lot of them. And how much? Yeah, it's about $20. So this is kind of unusual, the color. Usually on these older cars, the dark color goes on the fenders and the running board. Like usually the running boards will be black, and then up here will be blue or black or green or something like that. So being this is a hot rod, they've done just the opposite. They put the dark blue on the top and the lighter color on the fenders and the running boards. But I like it though. But I've been to a lot of car shows in person, and you don't see too many like this. The darker color usually always goes on the fenders and the running board. But I like this. I like the wheels. I like the fat tires with the baby moon hubcap and the white walls. Like I said, it rolls really great. Really don't steer. I don't want to force it, but yeah, it rolls really great. So what are you guys up to tonight? Anything special? And my comments took off on me again. I'm doing everything I can. I don't know if it's just the phone, if it's supposed to do that. I have to keep tapping and scrolling up. Let me try something here. I've been trying to experiment with it. Yeah, see, now that says where the comments for them to stay. Does everything else, but that. Hey, JP, all right. My friend JP's back. How are you doing, buddy? I like that. There's popping out from underneath. And Callie and Jordan just watching TV. Yeah, just a chilling Saturday. So you like that, JP, huh? There's the bottom. Yeah, you're right. Headers. Did you know, JP, this has the suicide doors? I was just showing Callie and Jordan. The doors open a different way. I've rode in cars when I was little. My dad had a car a year newer. This is a 34 Ford. My dad had a 35 Ford. But the doors, they weren't suicide doors like this, open regular. But his friends had these type of cars with the suicide doors. It was kind of awkward to get in and out when you're not used to it. The doors are really stiff on here, so they need a little bit of lubricant. So yeah, I was just cleaning that up today. It's a little dusty. Oh, how am I doing today? Oh, pretty good. I just, like everybody else, I just been doing things around the house and catching up on people's videos, working, cleaning my cars, different things, running a lot of people's lives today. Let's see, that's just a car, I like very few words, that's one of them. Let's see. Few Ford, and that's one of them. Yeah, I like Fords and Chevys, it just depends, the year. But in the 30s like this, the Fords are my favorite. I built, I think it was a long time ago when I was like a teenager, I think it was a 32 Chevy. But my favorite hot rods are the 32 Fords, and then this one, the 34 Fords. And actually, I have more Fords like this coming up in future videos, some really nice hot rods, so look forward to that. And they're fenderless and running boardless. That's called a high boy. You might know that already. When you take off the fenders, put the big fat tires in the back, the skinny ones in the front, and it gives it more of that hot rod stance. So yeah, I have a few high boys coming up. All die cast. I didn't build them, they're not models. So yeah, I got some sweet Fords coming up for you. So stay tuned for that. A few in plastic too, but I have a lot of die cast, just about the size of this one here. So, of course, a lot of Hot Wheels coming up too. So I remember when I went on your live, you had that one Hot Wheel. I think it was a drag truck. I think it was a dually, might have been a dually drag truck. And I asked you, do you have any more Hot Wheels? And I thought you were going to say, yeah, like maybe 100 of them or something. And you said that's your only one. So you got to collect more, JP. You got to get rolling on those Hot Wheels. There's a lot of nice Hot Wheels out there. About maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, I slacked off on the Hot Wheels because they were, I'll say this is a Hot Wheel, for example. They were using the same casting and they were just painting them different colors. So it'd be like this car, you paint all blue or all black or all red. It was exactly the same. So for maybe 5 or I don't know how many years, I quit collecting because I had a lot of the castings, because I have a lot of classic cars in the Hot Wheels. They were the exact same casting, exact same wheels. They were just changing the color. And I used to buy in doubles, and I already had like maybe 2 of the colors, like maybe red and purple. But then they would make that same car in gold and white and green and blue. So I just got kind of bored, and a lot of the Hot Wheel collectors were saying that. So a lot of Hot Wheel collectors stopped, but now they really have some nice Hot Wheels out there. They have like 55 Chevy Gassers and the newer stuff, the European cars. So yeah. So I have to go to Walmart, do some looking around, but I have a lot of Hot Wheels coming up. So I just do, one video a week. I put out a video every Friday. And I try to rotate like one Friday a Hot Wheel, and one Friday maybe a die-cast car or plastic model that I built. And then a Hot Wheel. And I try to rotate again, to do a comic book. So a friend of mine calls me a universal collector because most guys or girls will just collect one thing. I say Hot Wheels only. But all my life, I've always had several collections. If it was Hot Wheels, or the bigger die-cast cars like this, or the plastic ones, comic books, cars of all sizes. So yeah, I like that. He kind of calls me a universal collector on things. So that is true. Yeah, I know. I love gassers too. See, I had a lot when I was younger. Beat them to death and I lost them in the dirt. Chop the top. Yeah, it would look good chopped. I don't know if you've seen the video. I have a 34 Ford, a plastic one that I made, and it's a 3-window coupe, and I chopped it. I mean, it came chopped, but I built the plastic model, and it looks like the California Kid from that movie. I don't know if you've seen that movie with Martin Sheen. It was made in the 70s. It's called the California Kid, and it's this car, a 34 Ford. It's jet black, and it's all flamed in red and orange flames on the hood, the doors, and the fenders. And I did a video on that a long time ago. That would be in my playlist under my plastic models. So if you get time, you might want to check that out. That's a really neat car. So maybe I'll show that one next time. So I already showed this one in a video a long time ago under my playlist. It's die-cast cars and trucks. So that's what I do with my playlist. I have Hot Wheels, comic books, the die-cast, it's metal, die-cast cars, trucks, some motorcycles, and then the plastic model cars that I've made personally. That was another thing, through the years, since I was like maybe 8 years old, I've been building models. When I got around 13, 14, I got really good at it. And I kept buying them and and getting them as presents for my mom and dad. I just kept building them and building them after school and on the weekends. And I got so many, I finally started selling them. Car shows and stuff, people would buy them, for their kids, and even the grown-ups that wanted them that didn't have the time or the skill to build models. So I sold quite a few, not ever thinking that one day there'd be a YouTube, to actually be showing my cars on here. So if you get a chance, check out my playlist if you haven't before, because I have some really neat cars. I have the Munster coach that I built. I showed that. That came out really well. And pretty soon I'll be showing Dragula from the Munsters, which was Grandpa Munster's Dragula, the coffin car. I also built that many years ago. But I did a video on the Munster coach maybe a year or two ago. I've been on YouTube about 3 years now. So I think I did the Munster coach about 2 years ago. I put it up on YouTube. So that was an older build. I've done that a long time ago. And I keep that in a plastic case on display. So it's dust proof. And the lid comes on and off, has a nice base. So if you get time, check that out. I think you'll like that. Most people like the Munster coach. Let's see. Okay, JJ Tips. I think I'm saying that right. Hey, it's good to see you here. Welcome. You don't think you've seen that movie, JP? Yeah, I have it on DVD. So you can probably go online or look on Amazon. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. I have a book here. I get time, I always look through the book. I showed this the other day, Movies Unlimited. So right here, Movies Unlimited. You might want to write that down. And you look them up, and they have all kinds of movies, new, classic. And so you could probably find that movie, The California Kid. And it has a good story too. The car is awesome, one of the best Fords I've seen. And but it's a good movie. I watch it at least once a year. It's probably more, maybe twice a year. My favorite movies I try to watch as much as I can. So I have a list, JP, if you're still here. I'm writing people's names down and where they're from to help me remember better. You might have told me where you're from. Let's see. Got J Tips. Okay, you're still here. Okay, awesome, brother. Yeah, it is an awesome book. They sent it to me because I bought quite a few older movies from them. So that's their 2020 catalog. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to scroll down here. Yeah, so so I recommend, Movies Unlimited. Check them out. So I think you can get just about any movie out there you want. That's why, like I said, I was telling people yesterday, I think you were here, about Netflix. They just don't have a lot of the older movies I like. So I got most of them on DVD. And this way, whenever I want to see them, I can watch them, right now, tonight. And I was telling the people yesterday, I had maybe 30, maybe even 40 of my favorite, some of my favorite ones in Netflix, and they're all gone. Netflix, I guess, decided to take them out, and now I can't get them back. And a lot of them were the good ones I like the Rockies. I had all the Rockies. I had James Dean Rebel Without a Cause. I'd only seen that once on Netflix. I don't have that on DVD. I have, I think, Giant. Yeah, Giant I have. So, that's why I like having the DVD right in my hand, because the guy said, when I got Netflix, the movies will always be there, but they're not there. So tonight, I'm watching The Birds, got this on DVD. I don't know if you ever seen this. Last night I showed the DVD I watched, Analyze This and Analyze That. It's 2 movies on 1 disc. With Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal. I watched that last night. That's really funny. If you haven't seen that, you want to check out Analyze This and Analyze That. Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal. And then tonight it's Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. This is a classic. Most people have probably seen this. I forgot the year on this. They make the writing so tiny. That writing. I usually have to use a magnifying glass with my glasses to see it. I want to say this came out in the 60s. Okay, I think it says 1963. So that's about right. And it is in color. So I got it in Blu-ray. I've seen this a few times. So this is the one I'll be watching tonight. And I'm almost about ready to see The California Kid again, like you were saying. I better check my comments that are disappearing on me again. The disappearing comments. Okay, JP, I think I'll watch another movie again too. Not sure which one tonight. Okay, what kind of movies do you like, JP? Do you like the real old ones, like 40s or in the 50s or the 1970s? I'm always interested in what kind of movies people like and what years. I was saying yesterday, I don't know if you were here on that one. I think the oldest movie I seen was 1933, was King Kong. And I tried watching a few of the silent movies in the 20s, but I don't like that because they have the subtitles, and I can't relax and watch a movie when I have to keep reading. I'd rather just read a book. I like reading books, but I don't like trying to concentrate and relax watching a movie, especially at night. Like you're full from dinner, you're snacking on something, you want to relax, and you got to read the bottom of the screen. I just like to relax and watch a good movie. Oh, JP, let me know where you're from so I can write it down. I have my list. I've been writing people's names down. So I like to put the names of the places. So we had NASCAR in here earlier. It's from Bullhead City, Arizona. We had Callie and Jordan Squad from Canada. I had one lady in here, was the first one. I forgot to write her name down. She was, I think, from Nigeria, but she's living in France right now. So I'll have to go back and rewatch this and write her name down. So we got it. Action 95 and okay, all right. So like action movies from 1995 and down. Okay. Yeah, I like action movies too. And you live in New Mexico. That arrow gets right in the way. Let me get okay. So JP is in New Mexico. All right. I never been to New Mexico. Let's see JP. How do you like it there? Are you close to Roswell? I know about the UFO thing. I'm reading a book on that. I just forgot the title. The Day After Roswell. I'm about halfway through the book, and I haven't read it in a few months because I've been busy doing YouTube videos, but I have to get back into that. It's a beautiful state. We have it all here. Yeah, I've been hearing that. A lot of people like it there. I have to get down there one day. I've seen a few YouTube videos. People are vlogging down there. Yeah, it looks really nice. Yeah, I'd like to see that one day. So you lived there all your life? Okay, got you on my list, JP. Good deal there. Okay, let's see. So how long have you lived in New Mexico? And how's the weather there? Does it get really hot in the summer, like here in Vegas? And here here in Las Vegas, between like May and September, we can have an average day of like 110. When it gets like really hot in August and September here, we can reach like 118. So, so yeah, Doozer's Models. Hey, Ron, what are we talking about tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Let me catch JP here real quick. Trying to catch up on the moves of my comments. So JP, no, I'm in northern New Mexico, 5 minutes from Colorado. Okay. I've been to Colorado. My mom had some relatives in Colorado, so we used to go to Denver when I was younger. So I'm a teenager too. So Doozer's Models. Hey, Ron. So what are we talking about? Oh, it's just about anything tonight. You know, I know it's Saturday. I know people are busy and everything, and I was just relaxing, and I was cleaning my cars. I have some die-cast cars that were dusty because I keep them out. So I was just wiping them down. So I thought I'd come in and do a live, you know, and see who's here. And then I was talking to JP about I was going to watch the birds tonight. I'm a big movie guy, you know. I love classic movies, and I have about 100 movies on DVD. Some newer, but mostly classic movies, because I really don't like what they play on Netflix and TV. So I like to have my own DVD collection. Let's see, I think we have someone new. Sometimes I'm not good at names, guys, so bear with me. I'm losing the comments. See, Vidron Tomic. I'm gonna take a guess. Hello, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm not too good at names sometimes. Okay, let's see, JP. Thank you and welcome to my live stream. Thank you for coming in, everybody. See, summer on a hot day runs about 95 to 100, but most of the time it's around the 80s. Well, that's really good. That's kind of like Southern California. Like around Hollywood, they run like around 80, 85, you know, during the summer. So that's pretty good. So I have seen your comic book. Oh, you have. I hope I'm saying your name right too. I think it's Doozer's Models. I'm sorry again if I mispronounced it. Not close enough. Okay. I just called you V. That'd be easier. And thanks for watching my comic book videos. Yeah, I have a lot of comic books. I think it's around maybe 400 now, and I have some more coming in. Right now I collect mostly Wonder Woman. I was into Batman and Superman, The Simpsons, and then just other ones, you know. I was doing, you know, years ago, like maybe 25 years ago, 30 years ago, they had the ones from TV shows that I will be showing on my channel, from Married with Children, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. I have some rock and roll comic books I'll be showing, some Motley Crue, the Rolling Stones, Guns N' Roses. I put one up the other week. I forgot which one it was now. Now you can go check it out if you want to see it. But I have a lot more comic books coming out. I was telling everybody I put one video out a week on Friday, usually Friday afternoon, sometimes Friday morning. So yeah, every Friday I either put a Hot Wheel or a die-cast car like this, a comic book, or a plastic model card that I've built myself. So I try to keep it interesting for people. So what are you guys doing tonight? Do you guys have any plans? I know JP is sticking around the house and relaxing. Doozer's Models. That's a good question. Very good question. Nobody's really asked me that. I've got a lot of compliments. People have said they like my name, Ron the Future, but no one's really asked me how I came up with that. So, okay, so the answer to that, I wanted an unusual name, and I wanted one that was easy to remember, of course, you know, because a lot of people on YouTube, they have really long names. And I was stuck for a long time, you know, my YouTube channel says I think July of 2016, but I really didn't start making videos till January of 17, because there's like about a 6 month gap there. I just didn't feel comfortable yet to do YouTube videos. I never done one before, and I wasn't sure on the name because I collect, like you said, comic books, Hot Wheels. I got these die-cast cars. I got bigger die-cast cars. I have plastic cars in this size, bigger plastic cars. I think I mentioned Hot Wheels, and just other unique things. So I didn't want to get stuck with just one name. Example like Ron's Hot Wheels or Ron's Diecast Cars or something like that, because I knew I wanted to feature comic books, cars, Hot Wheels, other things. I just call them collectibles because I have, like I was telling JP, one buddy calls me I just forgot the name, not a unique collector, a universal collector, because I have all kinds of cars and comic books and everything. So I came up with the name because even though with all the collections, I didn't want to be stereotyped just with, like comic book Ron or Hot Wheel Ron, because that wouldn't make sense if I showed comic books. And I wanted a futuristic name. Now, I was thinking of all kinds of things out there, planets and galaxies and all that. And I was writing all these names down. I had some wrote down, and they were already taken. I checked with YouTube, YouTube writes back, so they're already taken. So I had maybe 10 names I already wrote down, but I know I wanted it to be futuristic. That I knew, like galaxy or comet or something like that. And it took me about a good week to come up with it. And about the last day, I was sitting down and had all these different names. I was looking at the paper, and then it just hit me like that. Future, you can't get any more futuristic than future. And it just clicked, Ron the Future. So that's how I got it. So thanks for asking that. That was a very good question. And you're the first one to ask me that question. Of all my videos, I think I have like 180 videos, a ton of comments, and you're the first one to ask me that. I think JP's taken off. Let's see. Gotta go, Ron. Nice chatting with you, and I'll catch you later, brother. Okay, JP. Thanks again. You're always welcome here. You're a good friend, and I think you weren't feeling too good the other night, so hope you're feeling better and stay healthy, my friend. Thanks again for coming in. Okay, let's see another name. Let's see, Gene G Vlog. Thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. I hope I didn't butcher your name. Let's see here. Oh, cool story. Great choice. So thank you, Doozers Models. So yeah, that's, I'm honest, and I just wanted a futuristic name. I thought like maybe Ron Galaxy or Ron Comet. So like I said, all these names wrote down. I just wanted it to be futuristic and different. So I thought Ron the Future, yeah, that really stuck. So I kept it. So I will not be changing it. And I'm also on Instagram on Ron the Future too. So if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on there. So everybody's just staying home then tonight? Nobody has any plans? New people who came in, I'm watching The Birds tonight. I'm a big movie guy. I love classic movies. So I'm watching this. I have about 100 DVDs, most of them classic movies like this. So I'll be watching The Birds tonight. So who's ever in here, what kind of movies do you guys like? My channel is focused on building plastic models. Yeah, I believe I've been to your channel. I have quite a few friends who build plastic models. I also have plastic models you might have seen on my channel. I have more of other things though, because I sold a lot of my plastic models when I was younger, not thinking I was ever going to be on YouTube. So I built a lot, but I sold a lot. So Alex Big Blue, hey, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Welcome to my stream. Yeah, we're just chit-chatting about everything. I was just cleaning my 34 Ford here. We're talking about Fords and talking about classic movies. I'm watching The Birds tonight. Big movie guy. Well, where are you guys from? I have a list here. I'm writing down everybody's name and where they live so I can get to know you guys better. Because this is my third live, so I'm still kind of new at this. So if you guys let me know where you guys live. So far, I have somebody from Arizona, Canada, New Mexico, and the first one in here, the lady is from Nigeria, but she lives in France. But I have to go back and rewatch this because I have to write down her name. I always like to know where people are from so I can associate where they're from with their name. Okay, so Alex Big Blue is from Kentucky. All right, I never been there. I know somebody on YouTube from Kentucky, and my comments keep disappearing. Okay, let's see. Getting you down here, Alex. Okay, Alex, we got you, and let's see. And see, Doozer's Models, Canada. Okay, a Callie and Jordan squad, they're from Canada too. Trying to get my comments to stay. I don't know if they're supposed to disappear on the phone or if it's just me. I don't know. Let's see. So. Okay, I'm also done here, guys, with that. Okay. Canada. Okay, I got you, Alex Big Blue and Doozer's Models. Where to Canada? Let's see. And then, okay, that's kind of a hard one. See, that's BMC Q98. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Philly. Okay, hi there. Hope I didn't butcher your name, so you're from Philly. Okay, let's see. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for coming in. Okay, 98 is from Philly. I think you're the first one I know from Philly. So today we got Arizona, Canada, New Mexico, Kentucky, another Canada, and Philly. Okay. So what are you guys up to? The new people in here, what are you guys doing tonight? Anything special? I'm just hanging out at home, relaxing. I was telling the people earlier, I collect these cars and Hot Wheels, and I was just cleaning them off. This one gets dusty because it sits out on a dresser. Las Vegas here, you know, it's built up a lot, but there's still a lot of desert, you know, around us. So sometimes we get those windstorms. It gets pretty dusty. Sometimes when the big winds kick up. Oh, someone else came in here. Okay, Madam Jasmine, good evening. Just stopping by to say hi over from Beef Sector. Hello. Okay, well, welcome, Madam Jasmine. Where are you from? What state? I have a list here. I'm writing everybody's names down where they're from so I can get to know everybody better because this is only my third live stream. I'm trying to get to know everybody better. Let's see, I keep losing my comments. Thank you for coming in, Madam Jasmine. Try to catch up on the comments here. Okay, the blue car is awesome. Yeah, it's my 34 Ford 5-window coupe. Just watching hockey to get some bench time in soon. Okay, that's cool. I know a lot of people that like hockey. See, I was just at Kentucky. I went all over the state. Started in Florence. It's in Georgetown. Wow. So you've been all over, Madam Jasmine. Nice. I'm from the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Okay. So is that where you're living now? So you're in Seattle right now? I try to put where people are living right now. And what are you doing tonight, Madam Jasmine? Anything special? Or are you just chilling out at the house and relaxing? That's what I'm doing tonight. A lot of my friends came in earlier. That's what they're doing tonight. Just having a nice, quiet evening at home. And if you're still in here, Madam Jasmine, what kind of movies do you like? I'm a big movie guy. And the last couple, well, I've only done 3 streams, but I've been putting what kind of movies I watch at night. Like tonight, I'm watching the classic The Birds. Last night, I watched Analyze This and Analyze That with Robert De Niro and Billy Crystal. So at night, I like to have a big DVD collection, and I try to watch a different movie every night. So I really don't like what they have on TV too much or Netflix. I go through it, every night I look at the TV guide on the TV, excuse me, and I go through Netflix. And I was just telling the people on here yesterday and today, I had about 30 of my favorite old movies on Netflix, and they just took them off. It was last week, they wiped them out. I don't have them there anymore. Okay, here we go. I live in Seattle. I'm just relaxing. Business trip tomorrow, so I want to rest for it. Okay, that's perfect. So I'll just put Seattle. Okay. Okay, we got you, Madam Jasmine. Seattle. Nice. Yeah, yesterday when I did my live, the first one was a man from Germany. I was only on maybe 20, 30 seconds, and he was my first one. Oh, see, I'm missing a few guys. Okay, wait, I'm missing people. Okay. So we got, I have to scroll down. Bear with me, guys. I'm new at this. Okay, Old Man Comic Book of Steve. Hey, what's going on? It's been a long time. You caught me in my first live. This is actually my 3rd one, but this is the first one I think you've caught me in. So how are you doing? Let's see. So you put, what in the world is this, Ron? The future is live? Now I've seen everything. Yeah, I don't know why I went live. People just kept asking me, Ron, when are you going live? And I kept saying I probably won't go live. I just, like doing videos, and I got on Instagram last year. And people just kept asking me, when are you going to go live? And so one day I just did it. So I think it was about a week ago on a Thursday. Then I did, I think, one on Friday. And then that was last week sometime. And I have them up in a playlist under live stream. So this is my 3rd one. The first one, I was just showing my Hot Wheel. I had the camera right on my Hot Wheel, just testing it out. Because I'm doing it on my phone. I want to do it on my computer. I'm having trouble. I was trying to go through StreamYard, and I'm having trouble going live through StreamYard. Because YouTube don't let you just turn on the camera like I do here on the phone. You have to go like through a 3rd party like StreamYard, and I'm having trouble connecting in with that. So I want to catch everybody here. Let's see. I figured you was to. I'm not sub to Big Blue. Okay. Yeah, catch up with each other, guys. Get to know each other. I have a lot of cool friends, some really cool friends here on YouTube. Madam Jasmine. I went live a few months ago, but doing YouTube live sometimes trolls and rude people chime in and start acting silly. Yeah, I haven't got the trolls yet. I'm waiting for them. I'll just remove them. I can do it on here. I haven't had to do it yet. So I had a few just on my normal videos. And what they did, I would go on my friends' lives streams and they would see me on there talking to them like you guys are doing on here. And they would go back to my older videos and they were leaving some pretty bad comments, you know. So yeah, the trolls come, you know, you can just block them or something. Yeah, don't let them get to you. You know, if you'd like to live stream, you know, I know you have to have a thick skin. That's hard for a lot of people. But just the heck with them, you know. Let's see. Okay, let's see, my buddy here. I saw you holding up a Birds Blu-ray, great flick. Doesn't typically drive an Aston Martin. Yeah, I think it is an Aston Martin. Yeah. I am Ron's personal troll. Yeah, we go way, way back. The old man comic book estate. He subscribed to me right when I got on YouTube. So I've been on YouTube. I made my first video last month, 3 years ago. So I've been on 3 years in 1 month, and he was one of my first subscribers. He has a really nice comic book collection, a really, really good channel. He has a lot of comic books, way more than I do. He knows a lot more about comics than I do. He has a really good channel. You should check him out. If you love comic books, you'll wanna get him. Let's see, there are some messed up people out there. Let's see. They don't get, let's see, they don't. Yeah, that's what everybody keeps saying, Madam Jasmine. YouTube is like the wild, wild west. Yeah, the trolls can just come in and kind of do whatever they want until you block them or something. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. You're exactly right, Madam Jasmine. They're going to come no matter how nice you are. And that's what happened to me. Like I said, it was a lady friend I know, and she's super nice. And she tells everybody, you know, pretty much be kind or leave. That was like her motto. And she had maybe 50 or 100 people in the chat. It was going pretty fast. And the guy right in her chat was saying some pretty bad things to me in her chat. And I wasn't her moderator yet, but someone else was, and he deleted it. And he told her, hey, you know, some guy was saying some pretty bad things around the future, you know, so I got rid of him. So that guy right then and there, he went to my channel, picked one of my videos, and then he started in. And so I should have removed him, but I told him off. I told him how I felt. Never heard back from him again, but I saved his name and I wrote it down just in case if he comes back on my channel again, I'll go ahead and block him permanently. So, see, how's that Wonder Woman statue? You about doing? Oh, you seen that one? Okay, yeah, she's doing really good. She's on my dresser, and that's only a Wonder Woman statue that I ever bought. One, because they're very expensive, and of course, you know, you can break them really easy. And not that I break things, but you know, accidents do happen. You know, if you move, you know, they're porcelain and delicate, and they take a lot of room. You know, so even if they were, say $5 each, I really wouldn't collect them because they take a lot of room. Luckily, the Wonder Woman I have, it's a small base, so it don't take much room. But you know, when I go in the comic book store, some of these statues have really big and thick bases and are really heavy. So, so I seen that, I liked it. It was slim, you know, and didn't take much room. So eventually, as a collector, I've been collecting for over 30 years now, you know, cars, Hot Wheels, comic books, all kinds of different things. And you start to run out of room, you know, and when you start stacking boxes up, you know. Hey, Area 51, it's so great to see you. I'm so behind on your videos. I'm sorry. I know I'm months and months behind. And it's great to see you, buddy. And welcome to my live. This is my third one, but I'm still new at this. I'm just doing it on my phone. I was telling the people in here earlier, I was trying to do it on my computer, but I'm having some technical difficulties. And so I'm streaming on my phone right now. Let's see, Madam Jasmine. Let's see. Might have to get them all appraised someday. Yeah, you're right. I've got to get a lot of appraisals. My die-cast cars like this, my plastic ones like this, comic books, Hot Wheels. I look up a few like every week and I write them down. I have a little book I write prices down. I try to keep up. I'm still way behind because I have a lot of different collectibles, but so Area 51, I know you came out with the video. Well, you always come out with the video. Like I said, I'm so behind. How are you doing, buddy? See, live shows are fun. Area 51, have you started doing a live show? I know I used to catch your videos. I think the last video I seen, you were doing a tour. I think you finished your room, and I seen your RC airplanes hanging, and you displayed your statues. Really, really nice. Yes, Sunday morning toy show. Okay, yes, if I remember right, you're in Canada, Area 51, so the time zone's different. But yeah, I'd like to go back and watch your lives and your videos. I'm just so far behind. Let's see. Madam Jasmine is asking, do you live in Nevada? Yeah, he lives in Canada. I'm making a list. I know you live in Canada, Area 51. I'm just making a list of everybody who comes in, where they're from. I already know you live in Canada, but I'll put you on the list anyway. So yeah, it's really great to see you guys in here in Area 51, of course. We go way back. He had a comic book contest a long time ago, and I won one of the quite a few really nice comic books from the contest. Oh, I'm missing some here. Let's see. It's Madam Jasmine. Oh, cool. I occasionally go up to Edmonton, Calgary, and Kamloops. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I've got it named. See, Area 51. I did a model car video. Thought of you when I put it up. Yes, I have to go to your channel and catch up. I know you make some really great videos, Area 51. I have to go back. I'm so behind. Let's see. Okay. Okay, yeah, you guys talk and catch up, get to know each other. That's great. So yeah, I'm so happy you guys stopped in, and like Area 51, like I said, I have to go back and check out all your videos, and it's hard to find the time, to check out your lives, and oh man, that's what I was trying to do today, catch up on things, but there's not enough time in a day. Ron, have you ever dabbled in miniature sculptures? No, I think that's one of the things that I haven't done. No, I haven't. I haven't done that. You mean where I sculpt myself like out of clay? As a kid in school, I had a teacher, he was into clay and sculpting, and then he was teaching us like how to make faces and things like that, but I never really got into it. The most artistic things I did was building the model cars. Well, this is metal, but I build them out of plastic, stuff like this, cars like this. I did a few airplanes, and then I play the guitar. I play the electric guitar. I've been playing guitar, not professionally, but I've been playing since I was 8 years old. So a lot of people say I'm really good, and I still play about every other day. Let's see, I catch up on the comments. I dabble in small model towns, landscapes, and houses. I find those fascinating. They build trees and houses. Yeah, you're exactly right. a long time ago, I got into model trains. I believe it was the N scale, the real tiny ones. And I had the train board, and I had the buildings and some water towers. And I made one, I think it was a house, and I painted it. And then, because even back then, like 20 years ago, the train homes and buildings were really expensive, at least for me anyway. And I know I built one, maybe two, and then the rest I just started buying them cheaper if I could, if they were on sale. That they're in plastic, but they look like wood. And then I moved, and then I just got out of the trains. But yeah, I like trains, and I like how they do all the setup. Matter of fact, on YouTube, I forgot the guy's name, but it's like the most elaborate train and landscape I've ever seen. And I've seen about maybe 30 really good ones, indoors and outdoors. One lady it's a big train. You can actually sit on it, and it takes you all through a beautiful garden in her backyard. And she charges people, it's a tour, and just a really big house. And the guy I like, I don't know if it's his basement. It might even be like a warehouse or something he rents. It's really big, so yeah, it can't be a basement. And it's very elaborate. Okay, let's see. Okay. So are you a fan of the milkshakes? Okay, what's the milkshakes? I don't know what you mean on that one. Doozer's models. Let's see. Okay, Area 51 is asking, do you travel a lot? I think to Madam Jasmine. Yeah, I think she travels a lot. She mentioned a bunch of different places. Okay, 51, I'm a fan of everything at Pete's except the lineups. Let's see. Pete's Drive-In, it was 251. Okay. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. That's great. Get to know one another if you don't already. Check each other's channels out. I have really nice friends here, loyal friends, and some I've known for the 3 years I've been on YouTube. So I know Area 51. I know you're in RC planes. And I think you said one time we were talking, because of the cold up there, I think you can only do them in the summer. So you're gonna fly any planes or RC cars or anything this summer when it warms up? Oh, I'm glad you guys came, because I know Saturday, a lot of people are busy, and a lot of people I know, they're vloggers. So they're out, they go to Disneyland or on vacation or somewhere, for the weekend, and they do vlogs. So they're not even home on the weekend. And the ones that are home, doing laundry, going to the grocery store, busy visiting family. So a lot of people are busy on the weekends, but I wanted to come on anyway, say hi to you guys and see what you guys are up to. Let's see, Area 51. Let's see. Fly all year. Oh, okay, Area 51, you fly all year round. Okay, that was my mistake. I thought in winter you didn't fly. Well, that's good then. Yeah, I love seeing your planes up there on the wall, and then you have all your cool statues. I know you have a lot of statues, Area 51. I'm glad you have the room for that. I don't have that kind of room. But yeah, I love statues. But like I was telling Madam Jasmine, I have the one Wonder Woman statue, which makes me laugh now because I'm thinking all the statues that you have. You must have like 100 or more. And I just have the one, but yeah, I just don't have that kind of room. I was telling the people in here, my Hot Wheels and the cars like this I have in plastic bins I get from Walmart. Like these here, like this one here I have on display, but I have other really nice ones, Vipers, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, I didn't have room for when I moved. So I wrap these up in bubble wrap, and then I stack them up in a big plastic bin that I got from Walmart. Then the plastic bins are stackable. So I have about three bins, maybe about 3 feet wide, 2 feet high. And it's the same with the Hot Wheels. Some I have on display, some I have in bins. I just started running out of room. Okay, let's see. Oh, you run the cars in the snow as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I have to go back to your channel and check all this stuff out. Let's see, 170 statues and counting. Yeah, I knew it was around 100. You can just kind of tell by the way you were talking, and you're always getting new statues and putting them really neat. And I know you finished your room there and you did a great job. I like seeing all your stuff hanging, the planes and the statues. And I'm glad he has the room because I enjoy seeing it. I wish I had that kind of room. Let's see, they do take up room, Ron. You're correct. Yeah. And of course, they're expensive too. I think you were talking about making one from a 3D printer. I think you did or something. I seen that one a while back. Yeah, in the comic book stores, they're really expensive. Yes, 3D printing is on my next project. Oh yeah, I recently purchased a 3D resin printer. Might print some figures, Doozer's models. Yeah, so that's a lot cheaper than buying them, in the comic book store, right? Because they have to buy them from the manufacturer. In the comic book store, they have their price, and you can run to hundreds of dollars, maybe even thousands, depending on what statue. Starting finding files is hard. He's had one made. That's 3D printer, okay. Be right back. Have to get Uber seats at the door. Okay, Madam Jasmine. I'll be here for a while. I'm in no hurry. I'm just hanging out, talking with my friends. Yeah, so Area 51, I think out of all the comic book people, you have the most statues I've ever seen, which I'm happy about that because it's nice to see them all in one place. Even my comic book stores I go in, they don't have 170 statues. I would say maybe 50, maybe 60. I do like the way they have them displayed. They have them in, like in the plastic or plexiglass cases, and they have a real neat light on, almost like in a jeweler's, how the light in a jewelry store lights up the diamond rings. That's kind of what that reminds me of. They light up the statues, I don't know, with a special light or something. It really makes those statues pop. And it makes each statue look like it's worth about $500, but I don't know how much they're going for. Oh yeah, you're right, Area 51. Yeah, I like the statues. Like I said, one is the expense, of course, and then the room. But if I had the money in a warehouse, yeah, I'd go crazy and I'd make all kinds of statues. About 5 years ago or so, I wanted a statue at my local comic book store. It was of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. And that one came out, I think, perfect. It looked just like her. The detail, the hair, the face, her clothes. And I think that was it was over $100, maybe 150, 175. And that sold out pretty quick. I like that one, and it was, again, had a pretty big base. It was pretty big. Okay, from IKEA, yeah. So yeah, like I said, you're lucky you have the room, so I love the statues and I love the detail nowadays. Like I said, that Elvira one I loved, and he also had all kinds of Wonder Womans. I love those. Yeah, you're right. Elvira, always a great look. Yeah, and no matter what comic book store I go into, I always like the Wonder Womans, and there's others too. I just can't think of them right now. They were asking me earlier, movie titles. I did a live yesterday, and when I come on here, it's like I forget everything. It's like my mind goes blank. I guess I get distracted, and people were asking all kinds of questions, my favorite movies, and all this. I know the titles real well, and I come on here, and then it's like I forget everything. So that's why I started actually bringing the DVD and showing, like, this is what I'm watching tonight, or this is what I was watching last night. So I was asking everybody, what kind of movies do you like? I might have asked you that before, Area 51. What kind of movies do you like? Do you like comedy or horror, or what are you into? Lady Death is a great character. Yeah, you're right. How many comic books would you say you have, Area 51? I know you have a lot, and in a lot of your videos, I know you were going through them, and I seen the box and stuff, but I don't have any idea how many comic books you have. I know it's a lot. Okay, I'm a Hobbit, Lord of the Rings guy. Okay, I didn't know that. You might have mentioned that in your videos. I know we go through everybody's videos we can, and there's so many on YouTube, it gets confusing after a while. So, yeah, you have a lot of great stuff. I know. You have a lot of money in that Area 51. You know, the RC cars and planes are expensive, and the statues. You have some really cool comic books, new and old. So yeah, you have a very, very nice collection of everything. I wish we lived closer. I'd like to see your collection in person one day. Let's see. Area 51 have around 10,000 books. Oh, that many. Okay, I was going to guess and say maybe 4,000 or 5,000. Okay, so you're about 10,000. That's a lot. Wow. I know in your videos you come in a lot of times with, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 comic books in one shot. And I said, oh, that's pretty good. I think I have, let's see. Welcome back, Madam Jasmine. Madam Jasmine said she was Lord of the Rings. I never got into that too much. I've seen it a few times. I know a lot of people, they like Lord of the Rings and that wizard guy. I never got into that. Harry Potter, you know, it's very popular. I never got into that though. Oh, thanks, Area 51. That's nice of you. Yeah, you have one of the best collections of everything I've ever seen. You know, like I said, the RC cars and planes, the statues, the comic books, especially the statues. Like I said, you have more than my comic book store. I've been into maybe 5 up here in Las Vegas, and you have way more than they do. So yeah, with your statues and your comic collection, you could open up your own store. Let's see. Awesome, Adam. That necklace is beautiful. Always a compliments on the Lord of the Rings, even star necklace. Oh yeah, I'm sure you do. Yeah, we've been at it collecting a long time, Area 51. Sometimes you wonder where the years have gone, you know. But then you're probably the same way, you know, you can look at a car, a comic book, or your airplane or something. You can kind of remember the year you got that or how old you are. That happens to me a lot. I'll look at a car and say, I got that 20 years ago, that one 25 years ago, that one 10 years ago. That's kind of where that works out that way. I did show something on here the other day. Maybe it was in a video. I think I did a video. Might have been a Hot Wheel. Yeah, it was a Hot Wheel. I bought a turntable with a chrome base so the Hot Wheel can spin. And then I don't show me, I just show the Hot Wheel in this one. And I think it was a 1979 Hot Wheel. And for the life of me, I couldn't remember where I got that Hot Wheel from. Most of them I remember because some I bought from, you know, at car shows, toy shows, and different stores like Walmart or Kmart years ago. And this 1979 one, I don't have a clue. Like I said, you know, through the years, I've bought them, I've sold them, some I've traded, and it's just really, really hard to keep up. But most I remember. But there's a few, you know, some I got as presents, like you said, you know, collect 30, 40 years. It's tough to remember, you know, every car. Let's see. Oh, okay. Shishi from Japan. Welcome. It's been a long time. I was thinking about you today. So now I try to go in your lives, and I said, I know that the time difference, you know, is different in Japan. And I tried to do a premiere here on the phone, and I couldn't get it. It said like for later, but it didn't have where I could put the time just said for later, so I took it off. And my computer asked for the Premiere, but I'm having trouble streaming on that right now. I'm doing something wrong. So welcome to my live, Shishi, if I'm saying that right. I know I'm always in your live, so it's really great to see you here. I know I've missed a bunch of your lives and videos. I've just been busy, and I've been trying to learn how to stream and catch up on other people's streams and everything. So welcome. So Area 51, Alex, and the Hulk guy. Oh yeah, I like the Hulk too. Venom. Ron, you have one of the best comic hobby stores in Vegas, Torpedo Comics. Yeah, I haven't been to that one yet. I've heard of that. I think JoJo, I think goes to that. I think JoJo lives on the other side of town where I'm at. I'm real close to the Las Vegas Strip where the casinos are. I'm about 5-10 minutes by car from the Strip and the casinos. And then you go like maybe 20 miles east. And I think that's where Torpedo Comic Books is. I think that's where JoJo lives, out that way. Yeah, I wanted to check out Torpedo one day. I'm happy I saw you live. Shishi, I'm glad you saw me live too. I'm glad you came in. Thank you for that. I know you keep posting videos, and I'm so behind. I'm behind on you and Area 51 and the people in here. I try to do my best. I can't get to everybody. I apologize for that, but I know you guys understand. Let's see. I like the Batman stuff. Yeah, I like Batman too. I have some great Batmobiles coming up in future videos. I have some in a die-cast, big die-cast, little die-cast, and some plastic older Batmobiles. I have the original Batman series and then some of the newer movies too. Okay, Shishi. Yeah, I know you're busy. Everybody gets busy. Everybody understands. See, this JoJo, she is great. Yeah, she's cool. As a matter of fact, she went live, I don't know, maybe 6 months ago, just a short live, and she did a contest, and I won that contest. And I did a video on that. When she sent me the books, I did a video. Yeah, she's really cool. She's really nice. Let's see, got some comments here. Sounds epic, Ron. Have you seen the new die-cast Bat Raptor, Ron? Area 51, I don't think I've seen the new die-cast Bat Raptor yet. So it's been a while. I'm overdue to go to my comic book store, and I haven't been to Walmart in a while, so I have to go there. And there's some Hot Wheels I want to get that came out, and I just have to go looking around, see what's new. I've just been busy. I keep saying tomorrow I'll go, and then tomorrow comes, next week comes, the next month comes, next year comes, and the time's going by so fast. It seems like for everybody I talk to is saying that. Like the days going to weeks, the weeks are going into months, months are going into years. It's crazy. Everybody's so busy. Oh, it just came out last week. Yeah, then I haven't seen it then. No, I want to see that. Anything with the Batmobile, yeah, I like. Matter of fact, after I do I usually do one car at a time, do all my Batmobiles. When I get those up, I want to do a video of just all the Batmobiles all together, because I have the ones from 1966, the series, up to some of the new movies. I forgot the exact year. I could put all those together in one. So it just came out last week. It fits 6-inch figures. It's about $30 or so. Let's see. Looks very cool. Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it. Yeah. Yeah, I love the Batmobile. All different kinds and all different years. I can't wait to do a video. I have, it's a 1966 Batmobile, and it's smaller than this, maybe just in length, maybe a little bit smaller. It's a real good die cast. It's heavy. And I also have one in plastic, but when you flip it over, it has, it's not a picture of Batman. It pops out of the casting. It's molded into the metal of Batman lengthwise underneath the Batmobile. And it's all in black. So yeah, I can't wait to do a video on that. Right now that's wrapped up in bubble wrap in one of my bins. I'm almost ready to get to that bin here pretty soon. Let's see. You're live almost every day, right? No, Shishi, I did one last night. I wasn't sure about doing one last night because a lot of people, most people that I know do lives on Friday nights, and then I go in their lives to support them and stuff. But I did one for almost 2 hours, and then I wanted to do one every Saturday, but I know a lot of people are busy and they're not home on Saturday, so I wasn't sure what days to do them yet. It won't be every day, but I haven't really set a schedule yet. This is only my third one, so I'm just trying to feel out the time, and test it. Yeah, Friday's a busy night for live shows. Yeah, Friday is super busy. I must know maybe 20, 30 people that do lives on Friday night. And then not too many people do them on Saturday. I think I did my first live on a Saturday a few weeks ago. And I think maybe 2 or 3 people came in, but no one knew I was doing them, because I couldn't do the premiere and I'm new at it, so Area 51, that's why I go live Sunday mornings. So Sunday morning is pretty good for you. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I like doing them in the afternoons. I noticed here in America, during the week, Monday through Friday, between 5 and 7 is like the real hot spot. That's the most activity, between 5 and 7. And that's usually when I'm eating dinner, between 5 and 7. So I put dinner off right now to do the lives, So yeah, I'm just testing out the waters and everything, So Area 51. So what time is it there right now? Here, it should be about 6:30. I started around 5. I've been on about an hour and a half, so it should be around 6:30 p.m. here. So I don't even know what time it is in Canada. So you're on West Coast time. Yeah, I'm on West Coast time. So California, Nevada, that's the same time. Let's see. Same here. Oh, it's 6:45 there. So our West Coast time is the same time as Canada? I didn't know that. I thought maybe you guys are like 3 or 4 hours ahead. It's Alex Big Blue. Okay, it's 9:46. And Alex is in Kentucky, so it's 9:46 in Kentucky. Yeah, 6. Yeah, this is about 3 hours ahead. Sorry, 51, you bet we are the same. I say I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah, you're in a different country, so well, it's still close to America, but I thought it'd be 3, 4, 5 hours ahead of us. Okay. Well, that's good. Then Sunday morning works out for you. Yeah, here not many people go live. I see on Sunday, the people I know. So I don't know, they're either at work or sleeping on the weekends or something, sleeping in. So yeah, I don't know if Sunday morning would be good for me or not. Because like I said, the most activity here is like between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. And some people then will even go later to 8 or 9. Of Central, which is an hour ahead, and Eastern is 3 hours ahead here. Oh, okay. Wow. So users models, East to West, we have the same time zones as you across Canada. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, for some reason, I just thought Canada was like way ahead of us for some reason on the time. Wow. Yeah, I'm subscribed to quite a few people in Canada. I know I got It's a Callie and Jordan squad. They're from Canada. Of course, Doozer's Models in Alberta, Canada. Area 51's in Canada. So yeah, Area 51's asking Doozer, what models do you build? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't built any in a while. As I'm getting older, I'm starting to lose my patience on models. So I'm starting just to collect more Hot Wheels and comic books, you know. Hot Wheels are already done. And the Hot Wheels nowadays are so detailed. That's pretty amazing. See, Doozers, mostly cars and trucks. They picked up some bikes. That's pretty cool, Doozers, yeah. And then for more detail, I don't know if you guys know, I started to pick up, I haven't made any videos on these yet. The M2, the little cars are like Hot Wheels, but they're called M2. And they're more detailed than Hot Wheels. So like a Hot Wheels will cost like about $1. The M2s will be like maybe $5 or $6 on up. So those aren't really for kids to play with like the Hot Wheels so much. These are, more for the adult collectors, the M2s. So the Hot Wheels that are out nowadays are so detailed, a lot of us adult collectors are collecting them. I've met so many guys. Oh, you know about M2's Area 51? Yeah. Yeah, they're really cool. My first one I got was a VW Bug. I haven't made a video of that yet. That's coming up soon. So on Instagram, I met a lot of Hot Wheel guys, and they collect M2s and Johnny Lightning and those. Mostly Hot Wheels. Yeah, Hot Wheels is really, really, really big on YouTube and Instagram. So is the comic books. So yeah, I'm meeting a lot of people in both comic books and Hot Wheels. So yeah, good stuff. And it's green light, and they oh yeah, green light. Oh yeah, the green light. I do have some Johnny Lightning coming up. They're at the bottom of my plastic bin right now, so it'll be a while before I get to them. I have the Hot Wheels on top, and then there's another company I have that I forgot. I done some Maisto, and then I have some. I call it a Redel. I think it's Erdel. Some people say different. I have a few more of those coming up. They're like a Hot Wheel. Then I have some plastic models that I built years ago that I haven't showed yet. So I showed the Munster coach. I have to show, I have Dragula from the Munsters, Grandpa's car. They've been around. Yeah, they have. They've been around a long, long time. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Okay, Alex Big Blue, thank you for coming in and giving me the thumbs up and everything. I really, really appreciate it. It's really hard when you're starting out new. I have a lot of friends out there, but they don't know I'm live yet. So I haven't really told anybody. I've just been popping on in the afternoon and at night a little bit. Hey, you take care, Alex. Thanks again. You're always welcome here. So how's the weather in Canada been, Area 51? Or one lady come on said it's been pretty cold the other day. And then Callie and Jordan, they came on earlier, and then yesterday, I think they said where they live, it got down to 0. It's like 0, wow. Here in Las Vegas, I was saying this yesterday, and I'm repeating myself, it gets down to like maybe 40 or 50 here, and I get cold. And you're probably laughing at that. And yeah, my body just don't like the cold. Getting nicer every day. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, sometimes here in Vegas it gets down, below freezing. Sometimes 30, 31 degrees, and for me that's cool. I know for you guys that's probably hot, but yeah, for me that's cold. And when the wind blows, might even get like 28. But again, like for me that's cold. I like it. For me, I like the heat, so I like anything between like 85 degrees on up to 110. Then anything over 110, then it starts affecting me. You get that, like that dizzy feeling and that groggy, like you're wore out feeling. Let's see, January, we're minus 40 for a week. Yeah, Callie and Jordan, they were saying yesterday, one of the days got down to like minus 34. I thought they were kidding at first, but then I see the news sometimes where, I know it gets really cold up there. They said with the wind chill, it got minus 34. So you're at minus 40. Wow. That's crazy for me because I could never take that. I could probably wear the best jacket you guys have up there, and I probably still freeze and be bundled up with the hats and the gloves and all that. Even here in Vegas, like out sometimes it's 40 degrees, I'll wear gloves. My hands get cold. No, we get that polar vortex. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Have you ever thought about moving somewhere where it's a little bit warmer? I don't know how you guys take that. I mean, that's like Alaska cold, right? I know Alaska gets really cold. I've seen a few of those shows they do up in Alaska. I don't know how you guys take the cold and the snow. Were you born in Canada, Area 51? Aaron, are you sub to Poly 7218? No, I don't think I am. I'll write that down. I'll check them out. And my comments disappeared again. Let's see. Here we go. Writing Poly down right now. I'll check them out later. 7218. What's he do? Does he build model cars or what's he into? Let's see. When summer we get to 100. Oh, really? You get up to 110 in Canada? I didn't know that. On the news here, they don't show Canada a whole lot. At least the news I watch anyway. Yeah, so yeah, between 80, 85, and 110, I'm pretty good at, like going outside and doing things. And a lot of people here, when it hits over 100, they stay in the house or they go in the casinos or at the mall, anywhere where it's air conditioned. Of course, I can't stay out there all day in 110, but I can tolerate it pretty good because I like the heat. My bones love the heat. My bones hate the cold. Of course, I wasn't born in Canada or Alaska or back east, or even the Midwest here where it snows and it's really cold. I was born in Southern California, not too far from Hollywood and all that. So, their winter, it's like 80 degrees all year round. Let's see, Vegas, lots of different things. Okay, it's from Vegas, goes lots of different things you might like. Okay, yeah, I wrote his name down. I got it. I'll check him out later. Let's see. I live in a semi-desert area. Oh, you do Area 51. Okay, semi-desert. Oh. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Canada. Yeah, I'd like to go there sometime. Check it out. I'm getting more and more people I know on YouTube from Canada. So that's cool. Yeah. And another lady, she lives up in Canada, I know. I just got off a live stream with her tonight, before I started mine a few hours ago. The heat belt of summer, okay. Let's see. Well, thank you, Area 51. You're always welcome here. Thank you for that. Yeah, I should get up there one day. Canada rocks. Yeah. Yeah, I see it on TV. It looks really nice. I've been seeing a lot of Canada, like I said, Alaska. Of course, I have to come up in the summer though, because I can't take the winter. So has anybody been here to Las Vegas? I'm just curious. People will tell me on my comments on my videos sometimes, I just came to Vegas last month. I didn't know you lived in Las Vegas. They always say how much they like it here and what casino they went in and all that good stuff. Boozer's Models a couple times in Vegas. Yeah, it seems like most people I talk to have at least been to Vegas once or twice. So even from other countries. So I got one guy, he's in the UK. He's been to Vegas a long time ago, like 20 years ago, but he's been here. I have the t-shirt. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, a lot of people have been here to Las Vegas. A lot of people didn't even know I was that I lived in Las Vegas. And sometimes when I do my videos, I'll mention that I live here in Las Vegas. They'll say, "Oh, I was just there last month. I didn't know you lived in Las Vegas, Ron." They're new to my channel, you know, they didn't know. Yeah, so if you're doing it, I got to check out your channel. I got to check out your lives. Yeah, I just got to sit down one day and just try to catch up on, well, I can't catch up on everybody, but try to do the best that I can. I'm so behind. There's so many good YouTubers out there with interesting things that I like. Let's see. Play hockey for the Summerlin Buckaroos back in the day. Oh, good. No idea you were in Sin City. You didn't know I lived in Las Vegas, Area 51? Oh, I thought you knew. Yep, Las Vegas. Yep, JoJo and I. And JoJo, I think, yeah, she's from Southern California because she goes back. She's done some videos where she goes back, I think, and visits her mom and goes to Universal Studios. I think she went to college in Pasadena or somewhere in Southern California. So yeah, we're both from Southern California. I haven't met her yet in person. I'd like to meet JoJo in person one day. Maybe go to a comic book store or something. Yeah, we just had a comic book store. I forgot the name of it. I went in there, I got the business card. They were only here for about a year and they went out of business. So yeah, we get a lot of comic book stores that come and go. You know, Vegas is pretty big, but you know, not everybody's into comic books in Vegas. So I think we get too many. Last time I counted, I went online and I think there was 13 comic book stores in Las Vegas. And one of the comic book stores was telling me that's too many for Las Vegas because Las Vegas is spread out a lot, but 13 comic book stores is too many. He said, really, we could get by with maybe 2, maybe 3, you know, because a lot of people buy online now too. So to have 13 in Vegas, he was telling me he owns his own comic book store. It was a lot, but then yeah, he went out of business now. And he was real close to my house too. It's like 2 miles away. So the comic book store I go to now, it's about 9 miles from here, maybe 10. But then we have a lot of traffic. And traffic here on most roads is busy all the time from morning to maybe 9 o'clock at night. It's like a parade. It goes really, really slow. We have tons of traffic. Of course, we have a lot of visitors. You have the travelers here. And then, you know, they might have company or family that live here. So they're on our residential roads and highways as well, not just the strip or downtown. So, yeah, like on holidays and stuff, we get like 300,000 people here in Vegas. So that's a lot. And that's just the visitors. Let's see, getting harder on those comic book stores. Comic price is getting high now. Yeah, I noticed that the Wonder Woman books, it started off $2.99, then went up to $3.99. Um, some of the ones I get are a little over $3.99 if they're like a special or something. So yeah, some of the comic books they're getting up there in price. I don't know, DC and Marvel and all that. I don't know what they're thinking. You know, we're just regular people. We're not rich guys out there, most of us, and we're not millionaires. So I just realized, and they said this. I don't know if I seen it on YouTube or it was on the news. I think it was on YouTube, and somebody recorded it from the news. I think it was Hot Wheels on their 50th anniversary. They said Hot Wheels, they've always been the same price, always around $1. So they came out in 1968, and I didn't realize that. I remember years ago I think at Toys R Us, like maybe 25 years ago, I think they were 99 cents for a Hot Wheel, and Walmart I think had them for 94 cents. So they're always around $1, and they're still like that. So that's something. The Hot Wheels never went up. You know, they should probably be up to, like everything else, $10, $20 by now for a little Hot Wheel. So I'm glad they still stood $1.94, depending where you get them. So let's see, I've kind of gone back to picking up some Silver Age books. Yeah, well, Silver Age, that's some good books, you know, real good books. Of course, you know, like we know it's the condition, you know, the better condition, the higher the price. 1968, I was buying red lines for 45 cents. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a real good price. Wow, 45 cents. Wow, that's crazy. I think I have, when I was a kid, a few red lines. They're beat up. I have them in a special case, so I'll be doing some videos on those pretty soon coming up. I think I only have 2, if I remember right. But yeah, I played with them a lot. Wheels are kind of bent up, they're chipped up, but the little badges that came out with the cars. Yeah, you're right. They're cool badges. Shishi, see you next time on your live run. Okay, thank you, Shishi. She's all the way from Japan. If you guys don't know her, check her out. She's real loyal. She does a lot of videos, does a lot of lives. I've known her a long time. So she lives all the way in Japan. Thank you, Shishi. It's good to see you. I used to go on her lives a lot, and I started getting real busy, and I've missed a lot of her lives. She goes live a lot. See, me too, Ron, gotta run. Have enjoyed the show. Yeah, thank you, Area 51. Thank you very much for staying here so long and telling me all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon. I'm hitting the 2-hour mark. Wow, 1 hour and 58 minutes. I did almost 2 hours yesterday. The time just kept going. I was just doing a test run, and people kept asking me questions, and it wound up almost 2 hours. So Shishi, I have thumbs up. Oh, okay, thank you, Shishi. I always appreciate that. Always thumbs up the live. Yeah, I've been kind of tired and hungry too. Yeah, it should be almost 7 o'clock here. Now, thank you everybody for coming in, and I appreciate it. Well, I got everybody on my list here. Where you guys are from? I don't know when I'll go live again. It won't be tomorrow. I'm gonna take a rest tomorrow. Maybe Monday or Tuesday, somewhere during the week. So I'm still trying to figure out, because I upload videos every Friday. You know, everybody knows that already. I wasn't sure on the lives yet. If I want to just pick one day like Saturday or Friday, or if I'm gonna do 2 or 3 during the week, I just don't know yet. I'm having a lot of fun doing them though. And a lot of the people I know on YouTube, they're now discovering I'm going live. So that's always fun. So yeah, a lot of great people come in. Seen a lot of old friends here today, and I guess I should have notified them on Instagram that I was going to go live. I didn't even think about that. I was trying to do the premiere, like I was saying earlier, on my phone, but it said it's about for later, and there's nowhere like to put a time unless it's just me. Maybe I'm missing it. But on my computer it says premiere, but I can't get that StreamYard working. So I have to work on the phone. Maybe I can do a premiere thing on this phone so I can let people know. That's okay, yeah. So yeah, a lot of my friends came in here. Now they know I'm going live. I just have to figure out a schedule on what days I'll be going live. I just don't know yet. I've just been having fun doing it. I went live yesterday, today, and then I did one or two the other week. So, I think I'm going to keep doing them. I like seeing my friends, like they said on YouTube, when you go live, where else can you go, and talk to everybody, all in one shot like that. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with the lives. Like people coming in and saying hello and saying how their day's been going and everything, and so how my days have been going and what I'm up to and what everybody's doing. Yeah, I'll stay on a few more minutes if anybody comes on out there. Sign up my little 5-window coupe here. Most people probably here in America have already ate dinner, probably relaxing and watching a movie or something. That's what I want to do, eat dinner and watch the birds here. So I haven't seen that one in a while. Maybe it's been a year or so. See a lot of lives out there, especially on Friday night, very busy, especially between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. Just a ton of lives. That's when I like to catch up with my friends, because they go live between 5 and 7 on Fridays. Some go live on the weekend. And like I said earlier, I just got through watching 2 or 3 lives that I was in. So yeah, I didn't think I'd ever go live. And one day I just thought, well, why don't you try it once? But I didn't show my face in that one. I was showing a Hot Wheel. So I had my Hot Wheel on the table. I was just showing the Hot Wheel, and I was just telling, different stories. And about 3 or 4 people came in. Most of them I knew. Then I think that was on a Thursday. Then that Saturday, I decided to go live again. I think 4 or 5 came in. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Like today, people came in. I didn't tell on Instagram or anything I was going live, and they popped on in and said, "Hey, what are you doing here, Ron? I didn't think you'd ever go live." I thought, yeah, I never thought I'd go live either. I guess that's saying, never say never. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I know so many people out there, because between my comic book collection, my Hot Wheel collection, my die-cast cars, my plastic model cars that I have. I don't build so much anymore, but in the past I did. I know a lot of people in a lot of different genres, I think they call it, that collect different things, especially the Hot Wheels and the comic books. There's a ton of people out there. Let's see, JP Slayer, I found your Facebook the other day. Oh, you did, JP? Yeah, what happened? I really didn't want a Facebook on Ron the Future. I have a private one, for my friends, close friends and family. But on Instagram, I got sponsored. You might have seen that for Cell Cases USA. I did a sponsor for them. They wanted me to showcase their cell phone cases. So when I put it up on Instagram and tagged them, Instagram automatically, because you have to, on YouTube and Instagram, you have to put your sponsored. That's a sponsored product. You have to do that. So I did that on YouTube. Then when I did that on Instagram, then I had a tag, Cell Cases USA. And right when I did that, Instagram already put me as a business, because now that was my payment. I got the 2 cell phone cases. I done 2 different videos for that company, and the Instagram already put me on the future on Facebook. They already had it set up. Basically, I just had to put a few pictures and start posting some pictures and videos on the future. So now when I make a YouTube video, I take a picture, the Hot Wheel or whatever it is, to put on Instagram, and then I put that picture on Around the Future on Facebook. And the last comic book one I did, I deleted the picture. I put it on Instagram, and I forgot to put it on Facebook, and that's happened a few times. So I'm not used to having Around the Future Facebook. That's been up, I don't know, a few months or so. So I've only been on Instagram a year, so I'm used to doing that now. So I have to remember to, before I delete, because I like to delete the pictures, once I put them up on Instagram, I have to put them on Facebook before I delete them. So thanks for finding me on Facebook, JP. I haven't really been promoting Around the Future on Facebook because, between YouTube and Instagram, that's enough for me. I don't even tweet. I'm not even on Twitter. And like I said, just between YouTube and Instagram, that really keeps me busy. So we got someone new here. JTag Studios. Thank you for coming in, JTag. Where are you from? I have a list. I'm writing everybody. I started just tonight. This is only my 3rd live. I'm writing everybody, their names down and where they're from, so I can get to know you guys better. Then I connect your name with what country or state you're from. I'm here in Las Vegas, in case you didn't know. Let's see, JTag Studios. That sounds familiar, unless I know someone else with the studios in their name. That sounds very familiar. What are you into? Do you collect anything? See, I'm the guy from Germany who doesn't watch. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. I'm getting tired. And I've been on live 2 hours and 8 minutes. Okay. I knew it sounded familiar. Okay. I'm the guy from Germany who doesn't watch many movies except Twist. Okay. Yeah, I was telling somebody that earlier. I had a guy in here from Germany the other day. He was the first one on, and I didn't get his name. So I didn't start my list yet. So I'm going to write it down right now. Let's see, JTag Studios. Let's see, my comments keep disappearing on me here. JTag. Well, thank you for coming in, JTag Studios. Can I call you Jay to make it short? Or is that butchering your name too much? I try to make the name short if I can. So no worries, nice you remember my name. Yeah, I'm not really good at names unless I really know people. And a lot of the guys here, they have long names and some are kind of similar names. So sometimes it gets confusing unless I really know who the people are. Okay, yeah, okay, you're from Germany. I gotcha. Yeah, when I was 18, I went to Germany. My family went on a vacation. We knew someone who lived in Italy, and we had to fly to Frankfurt, Germany. That's where we landed. We flew from California to Frankfurt, and then I think after Germany, I think we went to France and then Austria, and the last stop was Italy. We went to Milan, Italy, and then Pisa, and then Naples. So you can call me Jay if you want, but my actual first name is Jonas. Okay, I'll write that down. So that's Jonas. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Name is Jonas. Okay. I got you, Jonas. Cool. Thank you. This will help me out a lot. I'm not the best with names. Actually, I've been in Frankfurt one last year. Okay. Who did you see in concert in Frankfurt? Yeah, Italy is beautiful. It's been many years since I've been there. I'd like to go back one day. We were kind of in a hurry because we could only stay um, about 3 weeks, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. So everything was a rush. Germany, France, Austria, Italy. So like 4 countries, in 3 weeks. So we're always on the move, like every two or 3 days, we're hitting different cities. And it was kind of like a rush deal. And I didn't like that. I like to just go to a country, like for a couple of months and just stay there, soak up the culture and the language and the food and everything to really see how the people live. So an electronic music artist called Flume. That sounds familiar. Flume. Also, we got someone new in here. Welcome to the live. Let's see. Torqued and ready to rock. And hello, sir. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live. This is my 3rd live, so I'm still kind of new at it. I'm writing people's names down and where they're from so I can get to know everybody better. So where are you from? Torqued and ready. Let's see, I'll write that down. Keep losing my comments on my phone here. Keep scrolling it. Let's see. Rock. Yeah, so I have to go back. I had a lady in here from Nigeria. She lives in France, but I have to go back and watch this and check out her name. She was the first one I had in here today. So yeah, she's all the way in France. Yeah, France is a nice country. I'd like to go back there too. Let's see, I've never left Central Europe. Oh, is that right, Jonas? Wow. Oh, Central Europe. Wow. So then have you lived in Germany all your life? I always like to know these things. It helps me remember people and what they're about and what they like. Yeah, I had a real good experience in all the countries, Germany, France, Austria, and Italy. I just wish we could have stayed longer. Let's see. Yes, all the 19 years of my life. Cool. Wow. That's great. Yeah, I know quite a few people, some from Germany, UK, Japan, one from Italy. So I figured I better start writing people's names down. I'm starting to get so many, it's hard to remember. So what time is it there in Germany right now? So here it should be about 7:15, I think. Let's see. It's on the comments. It's cool being able to talk to people from all over the world through the internet. Oh yeah, I know the internet's great. Okay. Oh, it's 4:22 a.m. Well, that's real early there. Yeah, that's why I like doing the live stream. Like it's 4:22 a.m. It's different time zones, different countries, different people. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Wow. Yeah, Europe's a nice place. Got some good food there. Real good food. I'm kind of forgetting now what um, I had in Germany. I know it was a lot of food, and I remember we went into a few bars and they're really into beer. I remember they had the big mugs. I forgot the steins. I think they call them just huge, huge steins, like these both hands. And then I remember in one of the bars, I don't know if they still do this there. Um, you bring your own stein and you or maybe you buy it there. I don't know, but they save it for you. They have a compartment. You put your own stein in. So when you come in, you already have your own stein. I don't know if they still do that. I think that was in Frankfurt, I think. Uh, right now, I'm forgetting other places. We went. I have the postcards though. I made a nice photo album, took pictures. I have some really nice postcards of all the. We've seen a lot of cathedrals and churches and different museums, and then so I look through that once in a while. So yeah, very good memories I have of Europe. So like I got to go. A lot of people don't. They never get to go to Europe. So I go back again. I was really young and I'd like to go again. So then you never been to America if you've just been in Central Europe. Wow. Do you ever want to come to America one day? Is that something on your list for traveling? And if you do, where would you like to go? A lot of people I asked that, they said they'd like to go to Washington, D.C. or New York City. Um, those are two big ones. Of course, California, Hollywood. A lot of them say you're in Vegas or California, and then come to Las Vegas. So I have quite a few that want to go to New York, see all the buildings and go to plays and different things like that. So I think I've got everybody's name down that came in. I'll just keep adding to my list so I know where everybody's from. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I didn't plan on staying on this long, so I've been on 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I think everybody left, so maybe this would be a good time to wrap it up. So I just want to thank everybody for coming on my live this Saturday night. And I don't know when I'll be on live again. It'll be soon. And I will see you guys the next time. And you guys stay safe out there. And thanks for coming in and giving me the thumbs up.